Hello, it is me again, Gigi Murakami. And yeah, I'm back. It's my voice again. It's another draw with me. I'm drawing in my sketchbook. But instead of drawing horror today, I am drawing Hobie Brown, or better known as Spider-Punk. This is a little late of a video, not gonna hold you. I did mean to upload this a little earlier, but things get busy, you know? It is what it is. But the point is that we're here now, and yeah, did y'all see the Spider-Man movie? Did y'all see it? Because I saw it in theaters with my best friend Kat, and I had a grand old time. And as I was talking about on Twitter, I'm not calling Twitter by its current name. I'm not doing that. But as I was talking on Twitter, I was swooning real bad. I was down bad, y'all. I was down real bad over Hobie Brown. So I had decided to draw him. But anyway, today's little chat is not about Hobie Brown. Do I have a topic? Not quite. But let's get into some thoughts just off the cuff. Being a self-published manga artist is really hard. It's really hard, you guys. It's really hard. Like, it's hard for the obvious reasons, but it's like it's the not so obvious stuff that makes it hard. Oh gosh, is this gonna be a 15-minute video of me like just complaining, just venting? I guess so. Are y'all ready? Buckle in, because that's what's gonna be happening, I guess. So I have a Discord. It's an exclusive Discord to my Patreons, and my community in there, we usually have these sessions every Monday at 8 o'clock called Creator Room Sessions, where we basically just talk about what we did the prior week and what we're planning to do for the next week creatively. And as I mentioned to them, I think it was this past Monday, y'all, I'm just like, I'm so tired. It's hard being a creator. It's hard being self-published. It's hard, like, not having stable income. It's hard having to sort of bend to the will of a client because you are trying to secure your bag. And it's like, it's not just the bag, obviously. That's not what any of us are doing art for. But y'all, I live in New York City. I live in Brooklyn. New York is like one of the most expensive cities in the world. These bills don't sleep. I have to focus on securing the bag. Like, that has to also be like, it's not the priority. It's not like the top, but it's like, it's pretty fucking high up there. But I was mentioning this in the Creator Room session that, like, so I have this on the channel where I worked with this client. I had a video of it, like a little mini vlog of me showing my mural that I worked on with this company. And shout out to them. It was really cool doing that project and having my artwork all over New York City. But oh man, the timing of that project was not good. I was prepping for DreamCon at that time, and DreamCon has kind of become one of my best summer shows, like to do Artist Alley at, and I had to really focus. Also, like the deadline for that project was very tight, and I knew I could get it done, but the deadline kind of bled into my focusing of DreamCon. So I don't know. I just was not doing too well at that time. Like, you know, I want to say, also, y'all, I got ADHD, so like my thoughts be all over the place. This is all connected. But around the time of DreamCon, when I first was flying out to go on Thursday, people who were following me on Twitter saw that I was like really not doing too well on Twitter. And I was having like a meltdown at the airport. And I never really cleared up those tweets. So I guess now is a good time to sort of clear that stuff up. So with this project that I was working on, it was due around the time that like Oppenheimer sort of came out. So I had to have it done by that time. I want to say, I don't remember exactly when they hit me up, but they hit me up like, I think it was like late June, early July, something like that. I can't remember, but I essentially only had like 10 to 15 days to get that project done. And like, that sounds pretty easy. Like, you know, I can get an illustration done in a day. I can get a comic page done in a day. But the amount of revisions that we had to do for that project was insane. Plus, there was also like the amount of time that I can get that work done is like when it's just me, right? It is just my stuff. I'm the only one that I have to please with that project. But because it was such a big company, there was a lot that was going on. And there's a lot of people that like, you know, had to check and approve and all these other things. And so the revisions were crazy. So something that y'all don't know, for that project, for that mural project, I was up literally that Thursday night when I had to leave for DreamCon. I was up all night going through revisions. I had like my assistant helping me with like certain things because there were still things that they needed even after I was like, listen, I have a very big convention. I can't do this anymore. Like I've done the art. I can pass some other technical stuff over to my assistant, and that is about it, you guys. Like, this is the deadline. So again, shout out to them. I did enjoy the project. I love the fact that like, I'm grateful that like my work is all over. So this is like not a dig at my client. This is a dig at timing. This is a dig at timing. So because me and my assistant were basically up all night that Thursday, we were up all night that Wednesday into Thursday. Thursday I had to leave for DreamCon, and I hadn't packed for DreamCon. I hadn't packed. Didn't fold a single shirt, didn't charge a single device. I didn't do much because I was focusing on this client work. So from Wednesday night to Thursday morning, I was up. I was up like a college student, just like up. I finished packing everything for DreamCon. I'm thinking I can get a bit of shut-eye. I get like 30 minutes of sleep. Shinji and I are in the car going to the airport. I'm trying to get in some more Z's. This man is waking me up every other minute, talking about, hey, we're 5 minutes away. 20 minutes in, we're still 5 minutes away, but it's fine. And the airport experience was it was awful. I had to throw out my power stations, or like my external batteries, which I used to like light up my sign, charge my devices and everything. And it wasn't great. It wasn't a good time, and I was freaking the hell out. I had to go to Jersey, so Shinji dropped me off at Jersey early in the morning and was not, he wasn't there. It was just me, so it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming to say the least. So as we're going through this video, I just want to say, y'all, this is not to dissuade anybody, but just letting y'all know this ish is hard, and you got to take care of yourself. And I'm still trying to properly take care of myself. You know what would help though? If you could sub to the channel, give this video a like, and just let me know in the comments, how do you best take care of yourself, as not even as a freelance artist, but just as an artist in general. Like, what do you do? Give me some tips. Give me some advice, you know? But I also just kind of, I don't know. I think lately I've been feeling really frustrated over that, and it has really been affecting my sleep. Y'all, my sleep is still, I was sleeping excellent in the month of June. Everything was good. I was on schedule. I was on routine, chill, rested, hydrated, moisturized, everything. And I don't know, after this job and then DreamCon, that like 1-2 combo, I don't know. I'm still struggling to get my sleep back together. And that's what's really causing me to just like, to just like, I don't know, but I'm doing better to take care of myself and not get so frustrated, and to still practice gratitude that I am being seen for client work, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to go to conventions and see all of y'all in person. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just be wanting to sit in my bed. That airport situation going to DreamCon was not fun. I was sleep deprived. I hadn't eaten, I hadn't drank anything. Chow, I was being stopped by TSA, a whole mess. It was not fun, but this is part of my job now. So it's like, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. I'm still super grateful though. I don't wanna come off like I'm complaining. I have the absolute most best job in the world, completely, because it's mine. It's my job. I create the rules for the most part. And I love that about this. However, I think there's some growing pains that's happening right now. Hey, that is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. This Spider-Punk piece is also a small print in my shop. It should be up by the time this video is up. If not, it should be up this upcoming Friday, 25th. So you can order it there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, all those things, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's been Gigi Wakami, and I'm out of here. Peace.